Welcome. This is Ananda, and this is the week's energetic oracle card reading for the week commencing the 27th of January 2025. So, how quickly January has flown, and we have a new moon on the 29th, which is also Chinese New Year, and it's new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the decks which were used for this particular reading. And I have 3 cards from this deck, and that's the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards by Stewart Pearce. And so they give the main flavor, the main idea of what's going on for us this week. And 1 card from Rebecca Campbell's The Healing Waters, and 1 card from Denise Linn's Native Spirit. Please excuse my doggy, he's just sitting behind me. Yeah. So I'll show you the 3 cards from the Angels of Atlantis Oracle. The first one is Willpower, and the angel or the archangel bringing in this energy is Hanael. And the second card is Ecstasy, and the archangel is Zafkiel. Okay, have a better look at that. Oops. That's Ecstasy. And the last card is another one with Zafkiel, and the card is Romance. The 1 card from Rebecca Campbell's Healing Waters deck. Let it go. Okay, release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. There you go. Waters. And the final card, which is from Denise Linn's Native Spirit Oracle deck, Shapeshifter. So these 2 go, I think they go pretty well. Shapeshifter, let it go. So, what are we being asked? What are we being encouraged to? Or what is helping us this week? So, willpower. So look at that. That's the tail of a whale coming up, and we know that they swim in the waters, and as they swim, they sound. And I've always had this idea that as they sound, they bring harmony to the oceans. They create balance, they rebalance, they reharmonize any imbalances they may be, and they help. And all of this helps with the pollution, which helps with our gunk that we keep chucking in as well. And they do it constantly. They're always swimming. So, and we know that whales have, like dolphins as well, they have incredible intelligence, and they keep doing this regardless of all the floods, all the hurricanes, and the sonar, which throws them off, their own navigation system, and which is possibly why we've found over the years that lots of whales are getting beached up. It's like suddenly loads, and what's causing this phenomena, which has never happened before. And it's possible it's because of a lot of underground sonar, and it's kind of disrupting their brain patterns as well. So anyway, we're being asked to focus, use our willpower. And Hanael brings in the I would say it's a red stone, brings in the ruby ray. It's to do with the base chakra. It's to do with survival, feeling safe, feeling like we belong here, feeling like we're completely supported. Nature is not out here to kill us or to disrupt us, but nature is just doing what it does: creation, destruction, change, changing seasons, cyclical, and we're just part of that. And it's not doing it out of revenge or because we've messed it up. It just continues. And yes, we're all connected, so the things that humans do affect the cycles of the weather as well. But I would think it's not quite so significant, perhaps. But there's going to be another debate about that at some point, I'm sure. But willpower is focusing, bringing in our focus, making our decisions about what we want and acting on it. If we're not sure, like me at the moment, then it's time to do lots of meditation, go into repose and ask for help from your angel guides to help you to make the time and to be open to communication with your own high self, with your own soul, and then bringing in your focus, bringing in your willpower, and keeping at it, just like the whales continue with their movement, continue with their swimming, continue with their work, providing the oceans with their beautiful sounds, and through that bringing in harmony and balance for the world. Yeah. And so what is your role here? Perhaps it is time to investigate what you want to do, what place you want to take. Okay. And we have ecstasy. And according to the book, which is part of the Oracle deck, ecstasy is a passion for your life, or for your spiritual life, or embarking on your calling, finding your calling and embarking on it, and how one can charge themselves is by being in awe and being in joy. And I think this is possibly amber or an orange. What's the orange stone? It's not quite. It might be an orange carnelian. This one feels more like it's ruby, and this feels more like a very orange, not a red carnelian. Yep. So it's the second chakra, and you can do some sounding if you like to help you, whichever vowel you feel you're guided to help charge you, so that you access and you begin this journey towards a positive evolution. I don't think it's so much about this, just the spirituality, but it's about our positive evolution and being passionate about it. Hence the willpower and this, they go hand in hand. When you access this, you find that the willpower kind of comes quite naturally, because you will be focused on that, and the decision has been made, or maybe it's a decision to explore further, and then you may find, okay, I want to go there, or I want to do this, I need to do this course, or I need to do meditation, or I need to do some qigong or some tai chi or some yoga, all of these which will help you to be in that space where you can connect with yourself completely, connect with nature, with the angels who can help you to forge your path. I think we're having this card again, which is romance again, Zafkiel. Yeah, romance. What is the idea? I think we're being challenged, or we're being invited to expand, or to investigate the notion of love. Romance is not just with another; it can be with a community. Yeah, can be our space, our place, our joy in a community, or it can be your relationship with yourself. So much of how well relationships work is due to how our relationship with ourselves, and this is very much due to our relationship with our parents when we were young. Okay, so this might be a good thing to look at. But when I got this card after that, let it go. Let it go. I think we're let go of all our old perceptions about what love is. And I'm not talking about having multiple partners. If you want a free, open relationship, that's up to you. Perhaps it's something that you may want to explore. But I think we're being asked to let go of all our old restrictive preconceptions about what love is. A love for a creative love, for creativity, love for planet, love and respect for self, and love and respect for another, and kindness for community and being part of a community, whether it's an online community or a face-to-face community like where you live with your neighbors. But really let it go. Investigate what this really means. Yeah, what this could mean. And then we have shapeshifter. And we're coming into the year of the wood snake. And you know the snake is brilliant. Just when it grows, needs to grow bigger, it sheds its skin. And when it becomes new, it just, takes a bit of time and expands, and the scales become nice and strong. And I think we're really being asked to embrace that. Yeah, so much of this is about healing trauma, healing old wounds, facing them, getting help, ultimately loving and accepting yourself for all of that which has happened. Yeah. And for allowing yourself to be new. That's what shapeshift is. It's changing your form, maybe even changing your nature. Maybe you're really moving quickly and you're exploring a completely different role in this play of life. And why not? Perhaps you've been a mom or a dad and your children have grown, or the children have gone into secondary school and they don't need you quite so much. Maybe it's time to explore what you can do for your community or yourself, or for the business world, to offer your unique talents in whatever way to the world. Yeah, so I think it's very much time. And I think this year is very much a time for all of this shedding of skin, letting it all go, and allowing ourselves to transform. Shapeshift, transform. Okay, so very exciting, very, very exciting, especially with the new moon. Perfect time to set your intention, willpower. Allowing yourself to be awestruck and joy-struck. Finding love and different nuances of love. Yeah. And letting it all go, releasing your past, or releasing all these limited things, and allowing yourself to change. And I hope for all of us it's in the most graceful, peaceful way, because we're doing this as a collective, and it can be tricky. Yeah, imagine the government having to transform and stuff like that. So I would hope, and let's hold it in our focus as well, that it's peaceful, graceful, loving, accepting, because other people will be changing as well. So you may have to deal with that too, and that might prompt your change, especially with relationships. So you really need to love and accept yourself and take care of yourself this week and for the next few weeks. So thank you very much. I hope this is useful, and have an absolutely amazing new moon. I'm running a live online group Reiki session, and with just a minimum donation of £5, I may start posting them on Eventbrite, and people can just come join in and just get a ticket, and it's just one of my ways of supporting you and my community out there, and people who can't travel to London, or who don't want to travel from the other side of London to here just for an hour, and we can do it online, and it works perfectly. So thank you very much. Please give it a thumbs up if this was useful, and do subscribe. I do this weekly, and so you get a little ding when a new one is uploaded. Okay, thank you. Have a great week. Namaste.